April 15th, the deadline for taxes is coming soon, but are you ready? Joining us today is Winnie Sun, one of the top wealth experts in the country and host of the popular podcast Renegade Millionaire, who is also known as the Wealth Whisperer. Winnie is here with some timely last-minute tax tips. Winnie, what should consumers know that makes this tax season unique?
Well, this tax season is so unique because we just had the largest change in the tax code in almost over 3 decades. So a lot of people are scrambling of what they should do and how they should prepare themselves. In fact, I just did a quick survey yesterday of my social media following, and the majority of people that spoke back to me said that they hadn't filed their taxes yet, and it's about 2 weeks away.
Where should someone start to keep up with tax changes?
Well, some of the best things to do is to stay calm and stay relaxed. Make sure all your ducks are in order, all your paperwork is in order, and then from there, think about how you want to not only file taxes well this year, but going forward. So I always suggest make your life as simple as possible, especially those of you who are self-employed. I love using Intuit's QuickBooks Self-Employed program, as well as TurboTax is self-employed, because the two actually work really well together, not only for tax season, but all year long. So if after you're finished with your taxes and you're looking to get your records sorted out for the rest of the year, I highly recommend you look at those two platforms. It makes your life a lot easier.
What is something that's important for anyone preparing their taxes?
Well, when you file taxes, I always say, make sure that you're in a relaxed state and think about having everything in order, right? Not only do you have your files in order, but when you come to file your taxes, make sure you've got your calculator and you've got the right gear in place. So a lot of times you haven't been printing in a long time, and so you want to make sure you have a great strong printer on hand when you're about to file your taxes. Print that out. So take a look at Epson has this brand new workforce printer, the ET4750, or I call affectionately the workhorse, because this is a cartridge-free printer, and it just is based on these amazing ink bottles, and not only that, they can print thousands of copies on one run. So this is definitely a great thing to have in your office or at home when filing your taxes.
What are some other important tools to have on hand?
Well, I also love just having everything in place, right? So having like your computer, make sure you have enough paper, make sure you can print. And not only that is, once you file your return, if you find that you have a refund, then some of you might have a smaller refund than you normally do, but if you have any refund at all, there's some great options to utilize that too.
Winnie, any more suggestions for getting our finances in shape?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, before I get to there, I really want to talk about that refund though. So when we do have a refund, take a look at how you're going to handle this. You know, a lot of times, many of us kind of look at two solutions. Number one, some of you might feel like, well, I have something, I worked hard for it, so I'm going to get myself a little something. And I always suggest, if you're going to go that route, find something that will be beneficial not only today, but into the future. So maybe a piece of strong technology. For example, I'm loving this new Nokia 3.1 Plus cell phone. This thing has a 5.99-inch HD Plus screen. It's huge. And this is great because when you're streaming or doing social media, this is a tool that you're going to want to have in hand. Not only that, it has the dual rear camera, and it's so affordable. It's less than $160, and you can get it through Cricket Wireless. And for those of you who are going to be even power savers, in addition to that, I want you to take a look at really putting some money aside for your emergency fund. You know, you probably heard of me talk about this on CNBC and Forbes. I love when you save early and you save consistently, but many of us know that we need an emergency fund of at least 3 to 6 months, but we're really not making a lot of changes in that number, and we haven't saved as much as we should for emergency funds. I want you to do that. Take a look at Smarty Pig. My friends at Smarty Pig have done such an amazing job. You can get a free account, FDIC insured, high yielding savings vehicle, all online. Super, super easy. So Smarty Pig is wonderful for that.
Where can our viewers go for more information?
So for more information on the Epson printer, on Intuit's QuickBooks or TurboTax Self-Employed, as well as Nokia's new 3.1 cell phone, and of course, Smarty Pig, you can go to tipsontv.com.
Winnie, I'd like to thank you for taking the time this morning to talk with us. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.